definitely welcome. Better suck in me for 500 New Zealand dollars. So anyway, hello and welcome to another episode of Eat, Smoke, Drink, Istanbul edition. So I was mentioning to you before, Istanbul, Turkey embodies eat, smoke, drink. Good food, hookah pipes and smoking is very common here, and drinking tea, drinking coffee. Not so much alcohol, but drinking tea, drinking coffee is very much embedded in the culture. Today, I am going to be taking you through an eat, a smoke and a drink session. Okay, I'm going to a cocktail bar / cigar lounge so you can see how crazy busy it is here. This area is called Üsküdar or Üsküdar. Okay, and if I haven't shown you already, I digress. A little bit of an interest factor. Here in Turkey, here in Istanbul, there's a shitload of street cats. Now these aren't mangy, disgusting street cats. These are cats that they feed, okay? These are cats that they care for. They even have vets going around giving them vaccines and shit so Bill Gates can track them. And a fun fact that only about 6 months ago, Chinese people have to come in here and sign an agreement that they will not eat the cats. Oh no, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, that's not true. They never had to do that. Actually, there is a true story. Years ago, a Japanese man had to be physically deported from Turkey because he literally rounded up cats on the street and ate them. How fucked up is that? God damn. I mean, to be honest with you, if you're from Vietnam or Asia, if you're from Vietnam and Asia, you actually can probably come here and think you're seeing some sort of street buffet with all the cats around and the stray dogs, like this one here, like this stray dog over here. Anyway, look, I'm here in Üsküdar. I'm gonna eat today, okay? You can see the view behind me. I'm gonna eat today, and then afterwards, when the bar is open, I'm gonna catch a ferry, okay? I'm gonna catch a ferry literally across the ocean over there, or the river, shall I say? And I'm gonna go to a Kempinski hotel where they have a bar called Fumoir. And you can BYO your own cigars, but if they've got nice ones, I might buy from them. Let's see how it goes. But I've got my backup cigar over here, and then I'll take you to that lounge as well. Anyway, see you soon. So before my smoke session, I'm gonna have a traditional Turkish meal, wood-fired kebab. So I'm gonna order a piece of this meaty goodness over here. Look at that. So not all of them are wood fired. This is actually quite unusual. Most of them are gas. So this is quite unusual to have it wood fired like this. And I'm gonna have some rice because everything is better with rice. I'm not ordering any meat today, but I think our second meal will be chicken kebabs in a wrap. When you come here, you always get bread and you always get these cool dips. Like this is like a magic tomato mix. And this is some sort of a yogurt. It could also be sperm whale sperm, but I don't know what it could be. I'm voting sperm whale sperm. Let me just taste it. Definitely welcome. Definitely welcome. And this one is definitely tomato mix. The food's coming soon. Alright, so the food's here. So this is a wood-fired kebab. Not very common. Most of them are actually gas-fired. There's a lot of flies around. I have to shat my pants. So they're kind of hovering around me. So look at that. Fatty beef. They call meat beef. Meat is beef and then lamb is lamb. Yes, they call beef meat. They call beef meat. So if it's meat, it's beef. Anyway, this is kebab, shaves of beef / meat on rice, because everything is better with rice. And as we all know, the Chinese invented rice and beef. And then we have Turkish spring roll. This is a Turkish spring roll, also known as kebab. So this is very common here. Okay, once again, it's originated from China. Spring roll, but they made it a little bit bigger, probably reflecting the phallic nature of the spring roll. I'm gonna eat the shit out of this, and afterwards I'm gonna smoke the shit out of something. All right. So after having a shitload of kebabs and grilled meat, I'm going to be indulging in some dessert. Okay, I want to keep my paleo food up, and I'm gonna have baklava. Well, actually, it's a thing called katmer, which is like folded pancake with pistachio and good shit in it. But here's just where I'm going. I have katmer. It's called katmer. Basically, it's like flour and pastry that's been folded over and over in itself, and it's got pistachio cream and all sorts of goodies in there. I've never had this before. It's the first time I'm having it. And of course we have ice cream, which is ice cream is actually it's a weird ice cream. It's got this thing that doesn't melt easily. I don't know what it is, but anyway, I'm going to try this. Wow, that is nice. That is like Turkish roti. Turkish roti. That is like pistachio murtabak. That is like pistachio murtabak. Yum. Oh, I also have Turkish coffee. Right? It's too hot. I can feel it. It's burning my hand. It's still very hot. But nothing is better than this. To be honest though, I think I wouldn't get this again. I'd probably stick to baklava, but I've never tried it, so we wanted to try it. But I think I'd stick to baklava. I'm trying to find this hotel now, this Kempinski Hotel. I'm now in an area called Besiktas. I get off the boat from Eminönü, catch the boat to Besiktas, and so now I'm trying to find this hotel called Kempinski. Shouldn't be too far now. Okay, so I'm looking for La Fumoir. I'm in the Kempinski. This place is mighty fancy. It's a hotel with a bunch of boutiques and shit, which means it's fucking fancy. It's nice, it's beautiful. There's a metal detector in the front. Yeah, but anyway, I'm looking for La Fumoir. So you can sit outside. So you can sit outside, you can sit inside, and they have a small cigar menu. Don't know what the humidor is or what it's like, but they've got a Cohiba Robusto. You're looking at about 10,000 liras. So 10,000 liras is about, what is that? Shit, I can't even think about that now. And you've got Cohiba Siglo 6, Trinidad Coloniales, and Cuban Parejo number 5. Anyway, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to be getting any of those today because I don't know what the humidor is like, and it sounds like it is a little bit crazy, but let's see what drinks they have. So it looks like you can buy them from the bottle. What the hell? No, by the glass. Okay. All right, let's see what they've got. Cocktails. So they've got your usual selection of cocktails and drinks. Okay, so I got to Kempinski. This is a bit of a funny one. I've never really encountered this before. So I got to Kempinski Hotel and I got to the La Fumoir bar. It was really nice. It's by the water, really fancy, and I'll show you what it looks like here. And I started looking at the menu. I'm like, where's the humidor? You know, like they say they're a cigar bar, but looking for the humidor, I couldn't find the humidor. I asked for the cigar list. They've got this little box of cigars by the counter. God knows what humidity it is or what shit they use to humidify it. I got the tablet with the cigar prices on it, and there was only 4 or 5 cigars in there, and a tiny little cigarillo was about 200 New Zealand dollars. 200. I was like, are you fucking shitting me? And then, if that's not bad enough, their Cohiba Robusto, a standard Cohiba Robusto, was 500 New Zealand dollars. I was like, no fucking way. Like 500 New Zealand dollars, better sucking me for 500 New Zealand dollars. So anyway, I thought, well, I've got my own cigar. I'll have a look. I've got my own cigar. I'll have a look at their whiskey list, their cocktail list and all of that. And the minimum cocktail is about 45 to 50 New Zealand dollars. So that's about 35 US dollars. I was like, you gotta be joking. And I thought that was a mistake. So I just checked it again. And that's not even counting the 10%. I checked it again. And then they've got a Glenmorangie 12, it's a Glenmorangie 10 original. That's their cheapest whiskey, a Glenmorangie 10 for 55 New Zealand dollars. I was like, no way, I'm sorry. So that's the first time it's happened where I've gone somewhere and I thought, there's no way the value proposition of this place reflects what I'm willing to spend there. Like, you know, I'm sorry, but when you're having a cigar, it's like, I'm not a Russian oligarch. You know, I'm not part of the Chinese Communist Party where I have endless amounts of money. So no, I'm gonna go somewhere else. Anyway, here in Istanbul, this is what I figured out. Here in Istanbul, there is no cigar lounge because everywhere you go, you can smoke. Almost everywhere you go, you can smoke. I thought to myself, I'll sit in a nice hotel. My mistake, what a waste of time. So I'm just gonna go and find a nice rooftop bar in Galata with a wonderful view. I'm gonna have a cocktail and a beer, and hopefully it doesn't cost me my left and or right nut. I'll see you soon.